So hello, my name is Kevin Alejandres. I am the community liaison for the City of Independence. Part of my position is helping to engage the Latino community and helping the Latino community learn about any resources or activities, as well as help them better engage with the city. So one thing I'm doing is interviewing Elena Peña tonight. She's a long-term community member, and so I just want to get to know some of what Elena is about and what she does here for the community. So first off, Elena, what are some things that brought you and your family here to Independence?
My dad was really curious as to what was going on in this direction of the places, because it was really hard to have better jobs in the area where we lived in Texas. So he explored the areas around here in the Northwest to see what kind of migrant work there was. So in the early 50s, he checked it out. Then we started, after a few years, when we saved us some money to get a vehicle to come this direction. So we started migrating in the early 60s and then settled here in 1963, 64.
Great. So now that you've been here with the city for quite some time, what are some things that you enjoy about the City of Independence?
What I really like about Independence is that Independence is a small town, and if you really do the things right, you can really connect with a lot of people, know a lot of people. You know, it's a small community, so it's very connected, and so that's what I like. The small town, there's a lot to do here, and there's a lot of good people that are movers and doers that really communicate with people that want to help them out, and so that's what's exciting about this town.
That's good. And I know you're involved quite often here in Independence, but when you're not running around busy with work that you're putting on, what are some things that you like to enjoy doing in your off time?
In the town of Independence, just checking things out, doing the outreach that there is to do. We do have some folks that they call me up and ask for some kind of referrals through I Am Community, which is a volunteer club that we have here. Not a club, but an organization. Yeah. And right now we're focusing on the Community Fiesta. That's an annual event that has been going on for the past 30 years, and so we're celebrating the 30th year this year. But mostly it's just waiting around to see what there is available to do for the community, get involved with some of the issues that come up, emergencies, anything that is easy for me to get into, because I don't really want to get into many things. Right now, I am focusing on taking care of my dad, who actually, his birthday is today. He is 96 years old. And then once in a while, help my grandkids when I can. But other than that, that's what I do in the pastime. If you're talking about what there is around here, there's a lot to see, really. There's a lot of farms to visit, a lot of activities that happen throughout the year, a lot of activities through the library. We use the library a lot, the schools, and whatever events come up, we're there.
All right. Well, that's great to hear. And happy birthday to your father, who, as you just mentioned, it's his birthday today, so that's great to hear. And it actually makes a nice transition to my next question that I had, which is how else are you connected to the City of Independence in terms of family and friends that you have here?
Through the church. I attend St. Patrick Catholic Church in Independence, and I have a good connection with a lot of the families because I worked there for 15 years. And then after that, I did some outreach through the Polk County Human Services and 4-H, and so that helped me connect with a lot of people and a lot of agencies. And so anything that's available, like I said, to help better our community is something that I like to get involved with, especially if it is in focusing on families, because that's where my main concern is.
That's great. So it's great to hear that you're involved with a lot of things here at the City of Independence. as I just mentioned, just starting out here with the city. So it's great to hear that there's so many people like you that are, that care about the city and that are willing to put in the time and be involved. So thank you. I mean, that's at this point, that's pretty much all I have to ask. Is there anything that you'd like to tell the city?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're very fortunate that we're able to connect with our city officials, and especially our mayor. See, our mayor and actually our city manager have been, since the city manager first came on board, he has been supportive of some of the Hispanic community events that we've had. And the mayor, I noticed that when my cousin came from Texas, we had a load of cousins come from Texas, and we were having our 4th of July event, which is big, and to them it was like humongous because they come from big towns like San Antonio, Houston. So they were really surprised that we had connection with our mayor, and they go like, we can't even get close to our mayor. We don't even know anything about our mayor. And I said, no, he's really a very connected. Him and his wife and his son are very community oriented, and so we have a lot of connection with our mayor, which is pretty cool. When out of towners come and they say, wow, the mayor is involved, or talking to us like friends. That's pretty cool.
All right. So, Elena, I know we're here talking about community members and how to be involved with the city work. So if anybody out there is interested in working with you or getting involved, how can they contact you?
Well, they can call me at the phone number 503-838-3518. And that's a local town number here in Monmouth Independence area. And or through email. My email's Elena Pena, no, excuse me, I'll go back. It's Elena Pena 07@gmail.com. And we also have a Facebook page on Facebook under I Am Community.
All right, that's great. And lastly, Elena, I know that I'm fairly new here with the City of Independence. Is there any advice that you'd like to give me, or just any take that you have on my position?
Advice? That's a good question, but I think that you seem to be doing pretty good. I guess just the fact that you care about the community is the biggest thing that you need. If you have a caring spirit, a caring for what goes on, that's one of the, and I see that in you. So I think that you're doing the best you can, and I encourage you to continue to do that. Just being you and having the spirit of helping and belonging and connecting.
Thank you.